Nothing has changed since yesterday. I still can't use anything but my wardrobe. I can't use anything that's not in my backpacks, which is like 2 Necron blades, you know, not flexing at all. Oh man, not many people can do. Oh, why is the babe kid there? Oh, let me just, yeah, that shouldn't be there. That was from yesterday. Bro, I don't even know what to think of this game anymore, man. It's not doing too hot right now because I got a couple of things that I want to talk about today. Skyblock is so broken, not even funny. All right, I'm glad you said that because this is gonna open the discussion that I wanted to get into today's stream. There's a couple of things that I wanna mention today, right? So this is probably gonna make it into a highlights just because of how broken this game is right now. But if you guys didn't already know, backpacks are disabled. That's pretty obvious, right? If I try to open my backpack, it says this item is currently disabled and it's broken, right? And it also looks like all my backpacks have been wiped, so you know something's gone wrong here. I currently have no access to anything, to do anything, right? If I wanted to run dungeons, I can't access, and look at that, look at my backpack. I have my 4 bones, my ice spray wand, I've got my dungeon orb in there, I've got my florid, my wither cloak, last breath, stonk, everything's in there for dungeons. So if I wanted to play dungeons right now, I can't, right? All my money, or well, not my money, but like a bunch of my net worth is stuck in there. And if I wanted to go mining, like if I show you guys what's in here, can I open it? Watch, wait, look, there's my okay, that is very glitchy menu, but that's my my pickaxe, right? My only good mining pickaxe, which is like 50 something million, is also locked away in my backpack, so I can't do that either. And my Maddox bat phone is also in my backpack, so I can't do revs, I can't go mining, and I can't do dungeons, right? The only thing that I can actually do right now on this game is farm, and I ain't doing that. I hate farming, bro. I know I have a carrot hoe. There was a period of time where I actually really liked farming, and I was a fan of it, and I was like really getting up my carrot farming, and I played for gold medals and stuff, but like, I can't farm now. I don't want to farm, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to level these hoes up. I just can't be bothered, right? So there's not much I can do right now because of the state of the game, but this is my issue, right? Like, it's not, I understand why backpacks are disabled. I don't mind that backpacks are currently disabled right now because obviously there's a bunch of dupe glitches going on, and the dupe bugs are just, you know, they need to get fixed somehow. And if the admins aren't going to find a way to properly fix the glitches, the best they can do to keep the economy stable and keep the game from fully crumbling is to get rid of backpacks, or at least disable them for the time being. So like, that makes sense, right? I'm not too mad about that. That's not my concern here. What is my concern is the fact that the admins, it doesn't seem like they are handling it well. Obviously, I might be missing something here. I'm only seeing this from an outsider's perspective. I'm clearly just some player. I'm a consumer, right? I play this game just like all of you guys do. And from a consumer's point of view, or as a player's point of view, all I see is a game that seems very poorly managed, right? Because recently, there was some guy who got like 1 trillion coins and went out buying bazaar orders and completely maxing out the bazaar. I saw people throwing around Necron's handles on people in public lobbies and duping Hyperion, and the whole place is a mess, right? And these people have gotten to the point where they've distributed everything across hundreds of accounts, and the admins can't just go around wiping everybody, because if they do that, they're just gonna keep on clearing out their entire player base, and they're not gonna have people to play the game, right? And a lot of people are gonna get mad. What also doesn't help is that during the time of all of these bugs and exploits and glitches that are happening, they also made huge changes to how Skyblock is played. So they recently rebalanced a ton of things, right? They rebalanced lifesteal, they rebalanced, you know, boomerangs, for an example, they nerfed the Hyperion, and they also removed quality of life mods, or at least they removed a lot of aspects of quality of life mods, and they made it so that a lot of things are now bannable, although you're gonna start getting kicked for using them, and the way that packets are manipulated is more stricter now with the gameplay. And the fact that this is also something that I agree with. I think it was needed. Obviously, a lot of mods I feel like were way too good for what they gave you, and were considered borderline a cheat. You know, like GUI changing. Yeah, well, not necessarily GUI changing. It's like one of the best examples I can give. I can't even show you. It's in my backpack. I was gonna pull out my experimentation table and then show you how when you misclick on the experimentation table, it doesn't misclick. For example, that is now bannable. You can't have a mod that lets you not misclick items, but you can have mods that don't let you drop items. Like if I try to drop this right now, it says this slot is locked. That is totally acceptable, right? So I agree with them updating the quality of life features and saying certain things are bannable and whatnot. But what doesn't help is that you've made these massive changes to Skyblock, right? You've rebalanced things, you've completely reworked lifesteal, you've changed the way that mods work and the gameplay that people actually play and how they've learned to play this game, because obviously people have gotten used to it over time. And now there's like millions of dupe glitches and the whole economy is crashing, people are rioting, lobbies are completely unstable, everyone's screaming at each other, and the whole place is just toxic. And the whole Skyblock entirely is just so unplayable right now. Like, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. And for those of you that have been on my streams multiple times before, I still love this game, right? I really like playing this game. Like, there are times where I just want to be like, you know what? I want to run dungeons today. And I'll go ahead and I'll open this backpack, I'll grab my boomerangs out, and I'll go ask someone to play dungeons. Or if I get invited to a party, I'll run dungeons for 2-3 hours. And that's just what I like doing. I love running dungeons. Or sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Anyone want to do a mining party? I'll host a mining party on stream. I'll get my drill. I'll put on my Sora armor and we'll go mining for a little bit, you know? And that's just the stuff that I like to do. I like playing this game as anybody else would. The only issue right now is that I really feel like it feels like Hypixel is just falling apart. Like Hypixel Skyblock is just becoming more and more, how do I put this? It's just losing, I don't even know. I don't know how to say it, but it's just falling off, right? And it almost seems like the admins keep ruining their game as such. Like I said, I agree with a lot of the changes, but it's just the timing of all of these changes that they've added all in one go with exploits and everything else. It's just not a good combo, right? And something needs to get done ASAP for this game to be playable again, because I literally can't do anything, as you guys just saw. Skyblock is basically just collect minions and play another server game right now. That's what I've been doing. That is what I've been doing. I log on, I go to this profile, collect my Lapis minions, then I head over to my second profile, and then go ahead and collect all of my Lapis minions on this profile too, which I've already done. I can actually collect my orders. We may as well do that too. But I come on, I just sell all the stuff that I got from my minions, collect some money, and I literally just hop on Mineplex. For those of the people who are probably watching this on YouTube, I run a lot of Mineplex minigames on the live streams. And I played a lot in my free time as well. And I've been enjoying it so much more, right? I've been loving my time on Mineplex so much more than I have been on Hypixel right now. Just because Hypixel is just not doing a good job of managing their game. And like I said, I might be really ignorant here. I know I'm hating on them quite a lot and saying that they're doing a terrible job at doing this and that. But like I said, from a consumer's point of view and as a player of this game, that is what it looks like. And until they step up their game or they prove to the player base that they can do something that is not hurting the game and not making it unplayable, I'm not going to change my point of views on that, and I'm not going to think otherwise. So I'm pretty upset about that. But yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. And it also makes it really difficult from a content creator's standpoint. I'm not like those people who go, oh, content drought or whatever, and I can't get videos out or whatever, but it's like, I physically can't. Let me go back to my main profile, but here, let me show you something, right? From a content creator's standpoint, if I want to make videos, like, I want to make videos right now. I have a big idea that I want to get out, which is the Wither Goggles and Storm Helmet comparison, especially because the Wither Goggles recently got a massive nerf. Not nerf, sorry. They got a huge buff. Where are the Wither Goggles? Right here. The ability damage was added as a stat. It wasn't added as a set bonus. And they've just made it on every mob now, so it's a really, really good helmet. And I really want to compare this, right, and see how much better it is than a Storm helmet. And I've got a lot of stuff that I've written down, right, in my notes, and I want to get a video done. And where is my Storm helmet right now? It is right in this backpack here. My maxed out Storm helmet is chilling here, unusable, and I can't do anything with it, right? So it makes it really difficult for me as well as a creator to try and get videos out for you guys, because I just can't. So yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. It's not looking too good right now, but I'm not happy. I'm not impressed with the way that Hypixel's managing their game right now. It is the reason why I play this server. I only play this server because of Hypixel Skyblock. I don't like their minigames. I don't like playing any of the other stuff, and I don't think it really makes for that great of content either. It's pretty unfortunate, right? You get that they need to fix the dupe, but they need to understand backpacks are so crucial. Yeah, of course, right? I just want to make sure people understand that I'm not mad that backpacks are disabled. I'm mad that the dev team isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing properly. Or at least that's what I see, right? I see that the dev team doesn't know what they're doing. That's what from my perspective, that's what it looks like. It's not the fact that backpacks are disabled, right? Because like I said, for the economy of the game and for the health of the game, backpacks have to be disabled. That's important. Otherwise, the whole economy would collapse and everything would fall to pieces. And I respect that and I understand that, right? But there has to be better ways to manage it, right? And like I said before, they released such a huge exploit with Dante, which if I go to the hub, we'll go read his perks out, so this makes a bit more sense. You could literally, with this perk here that says double AH and Bazaar tax, you could literally go to the Bazaar, right? You could go ahead and buy an expensive item. We'll go with Hypercatalyst because Hypercatalysts are very expensive, right? And as you can see, if I bought a stack of Hypercatalysts, it costs 9.1 million coins right now. With the release of Dante, you could buy a full stack of these and then resell them instantly, and you would resell them for 60 million instead of like the 10 million that you paid for. Because instead of doubling the tax, they gave like a 98% return rate or something ridiculous, and they completely messed up the coding, right? And in my opinion, right, if you're a dev team, right? If you're the one who is developing this game, you have to at least bug test your updates, right? Like, wouldn't it cross your mind to at least buy one item and then sell one item to try and test the new Bazaar and AH before it's even released? Like, wouldn't you open a private server on like the Alpha Network or something and do that first before releasing it to the game and letting people do millions and billions of coins? Like, obviously they got to it very quickly. They patched it fast, which good on them, right? I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. That was handled within minutes, and that exploit didn't last very long. But my point still stands. Like, they still let it happen. It was still there, right? And I just think it's really, really poor work on their part. And once again, right, I might be missing something. I might be completely ignorant, and I'm open to people, you know, informing me on things that I might be missing. But at the moment, nobody has done that, and I will still see it the way that I do right now. So it's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. And I don't know what to say. I won't be playing this server for the meantime until they fix their issues and they roll out some bug updates or whatever and fix all the exploits. But it's pretty absurd, right? And that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to get out of the way at the start of the stream here, and potentially turn that into a highlight as well for the viewers over on YouTube. The Bazaar dupe was the simplest one in a long time. Yeah, it was so easy to execute. It was so easy to do. It's like, how do you fail that badly? How do you fail that badly, bro? It's ridiculous. Run a dungeon as a full mage. I can't, bro. I can't do dungeons without my Wither Cloak. I can't do dungeons without my Last Breath. I can't do it without my Stunk, bro. Not possible, right? I mean, I could probably manage it, but I want to do it with all my stuff, and I don't want to borrow your guys' items, right? That's not the point. That isn't the point. I don't want to borrow your guys' items and have to have people trying to fund me my own gameplay, because those items are yours. They belong to you. They don't belong to me. Right? And I appreciate people trying to help me out with that stuff, but that isn't the point here. The point is that I can't use my own items that I rightfully earned and worked for. And it's all due to the way that this game seems to be managed. So I think it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. With that being said, I guess let's just move on now. I'm gonna play some Mineplex minigames. I know. What's your favorite type of toilet seat? Wool, wood, or clay? I prefer snow. It's nice and cold on your ass, you know. It's quite the sensation, I must say. It's really an experience that you wouldn't get from any other toilet seat.